AT&T has a long history of servicing small businesses, whether it's DSL, analog, or wireless. And so over the last several years, we've seen an increase of velocity of technology. And our SMB customers have said they want to take advantage of all this technology, but they don't have the resources to understand it and manage them. And so that got us interested several years ago in coming out with a tech support product that was across all technologies. When vPro came out, I think in 2006, there was obviously a lot of industry excitement about it at the enterprise level. And because I'm in business development, we look at both enterprise services and small business services. But there was definitely, while the concept made a lot of sense, there was no way to deliver that to the small business. So, we've been keeping an eye on it for a while. And with the RPAT edition, the remote PC access, that's really made it available to people like AT&T, a service provider, to offer to our customers. And so we're excited about that extension of vPro that made it reachable for small businesses. vPro from Intel really adds the capability on the chip to do basically out-of-band management. So with a computer with vPro technology, even when the browser's not working or if I can't boot the hard drive, as long as I have an internet connection, I can connect to that computer and actually repair it. So in today's world, we can actually service a PC as long as it's a valid browser that's working and an internet connection. With a combination of RPAT and vPro, we can now service that same computer even when the browser's not working or I can't boot a hard drive. I can now service that computer as long as there's a valid internet connection. So we can service many more computers in the future with this technology from RPAT and from vPro from Intel. The vPro technology with RPAT, having the combination of hardware, software, and cloud services actually is very compelling. Having the hardware in the computer that gives a secure path for connection, even when, let's say, the operating system is not working, is really critical. So you're not relying on the software stack anymore in the computer, you're relying on hardware. Then combining that with cloud services from RPAT and AT&T that lets us connect to that computer through that secure connection that's authenticated, that combination is kind of unbeatable. With the vPro and RPAT technology in 2010, the user has to still initiate the process. So we'll have to call AT&T and then do a keystroke on the computer to pop up a special screen that then gives a screen that allows the customer to say, I want to give permission to the technician to actually remotely manage my service. With the vPro and the RPAT technology together, we can now offer services more often than we can without the vPro and RPAT technology. So, for example, if you have a computer that has a valid internet connection, but for some reason the OS is not connecting, whether it's a virus that's taking down the browser itself, or whether there's some other problem that prevents the computer from even booting up, those are all capabilities now with vPro and RPAT that we can solve. We can still connect to that computer and fix those specific problems. So we can solve many more problems today than before we had the Intel partnership. Customers have been very enthusiastic about Tech Support 360 to date. We have over 100,000 customers signed up with us, and when customers use the service, they love it. They currently have about 90% customer satisfaction when they use the service. So what we have today is a world-class service from Tech Support from AT&T, and we believe that Intel's partnership will make it just that much better next year.